Hey guys, so welcome to another video on my channel. We're here today with Paul Butler, junior professional boxer. I'm sure you'll all know him. I made a video on him not too long ago for his fight against John Real Casimiro. The fight got postponed in the end. Casimiro didn't make weight, or he got ill, whatever it was. But yeah, we're with him today. Got him for a few minutes. He's going to do a little interview. So Paul, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Paul Butler, amateur coach for Zaki and everyone else here in the gym, fighting for the world title on the 22nd of April in the Echo Arena, Liverpool.
So obviously, quite early on in your career, you won some world championship belts.
Yeah.
How did that feel at such a young age, achieving something that people don't even achieve throughout their whole career?
It was brilliant, mate. It's obviously something I'd dreamed of since I was a 10-year-old boy walking in this gym. I'd watched, I'm not sure if you're aware of him, Paul Livewire Lloyd. He was from this amateur gym. He went on to achieve British, Commonwealth and European titles, and I always wanted to achieve that and go one step better. Paul actually boxed for the IBF bantamweight title as well, and luckily enough I was to go on and box and win that title, so it was something that it'll always sit with me. I'll always be champion of the world. Yeah, it's something that a very, very small minority of people set out to do and then actually go and achieve it, so I'm very proud to actually go out there and achieve it.
So obviously, as I said earlier, you're fighting against Casimiro. A lot of people have talked about him. I've saw some clips and I've heard people saying he's dangerous.
Yeah.
So how are you trying to prepare for him?
Mate, we're all dangerous. It's a dangerous sport. It's the dangerous sport, most dangerous sport out there. Anything can change within one shot. We all seen that with AJ Ruiz. With any second in that fight, any one of us can land and any one of us can go. I know that, he knows that. It's a tough fight. He's the world champion. He's a freeweight world champion, by the way. So he's been around the block. I just think my game plan on the night will outdo his game plan. I've got to be smart. I've got to be switched on. I believe he's looking at me as if like he'll get rid of me and go on to the next one, and I think that's what will be his downfall. So
do you think he's seen you a bit of a underestimating you?
Yeah, I think we all seen that in Dubai. I think in Dubai he came, just tried to make weight, tried to come, well, he didn't make weight, but he tried to make weight. We watched it with our own eyes. He physically couldn't, and that's why we're in this situation now. I think this time he will make weight, and we'll finally get in the ring and we'll finally settle our differences.
Do you think you're going to win the world title belt?
100%. I wouldn't be sat here and I wouldn't be training every day as hard as I am if I didn't believe I was going to be a world champion.
How long have you been in training for this fight?
Well, obviously we had 10 weeks before December the 11th. That got postponed. I had Christmas off and I was straight back in the gym for the first week in January. So we've had a long time. Obviously we've been ticking over. We haven't overboiled ourselves. But I'm right in the middle of camp now and camp's gone well.
It's a good camp then. Same camp and same plans for the fight?
Yeah, we've had a little bit different sparring this time. Obviously because we've watched more of him again. This time we've obviously had a lot longer than last time. So we've had a few different sparring partners in to implement what he does. So sparring's going well. All the sparring partners are doing everything we ask of them, and everything's going well. Yeah.
So obviously, do you think you'll be ready for anything? Is that what you're training for? Just ready for anything that comes towards you?
Yeah, I've got to be 100% ready. If he comes and tries to box us, I've got to be ready for him to try and box. If he comes and tries to play his games what he normally does, I've got to be ready for that. And I've got to be ready for if he comes and tries to take me out within 2-3 rounds, I've got to be ready for that as well.
Obviously, so we're here at World CP and you and others, some of my coaches, how do you think I've been progressing over the last few months?
You've been progressing really well, mate. You've lost a lot of weight. Got to tighten up with that left hand a little bit, but other than that, yeah, you're progressing perfect.
It's been a pleasure, mate, and it's a pleasure to be here with you, Carl, obviously your dad, Peter. Your dad's a great man, has a good laugh in him.
He is, he's a good laugh. I've had to put it with him for 30 odd years, mate, so you can imagine you're getting a small snippet of what he's really like in here, but you get an hour of it. I had 22 years I was living at home for, so I know he was really like, yeah.
Alright, so thank you for your time, I appreciate it. Go and get the win for us in April.
I will do.
Come home with the belts and make us all proud. We'll all be supporting you, either there or on TV. But it's been a pleasure.
Cheers, mate.
See you on Wednesday.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Paul.
Cheers, mate. Nice one.